And I'm muted. Come on, Tim. Please don't shoot this part again. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Lobotomy Corporation. Oh my god. In the last episode, we managed to figure out a way to successfully work with our very first ALF abnormality, censored, by utilizing the portrait of another world. I'm not going to summarize anything else about it. It was an extremely fun attempt for me to manage that, our very first ALF. If you're curious about it, I would highly recommend going back and watching the last video. It was incredible. I had a lot of fun watching my entire corporation just fall completely apart. How wonderful. At the end of the day, we picked up a new tool abnormality, and in this video, we're going to be attempting to figure out as much as we can about it. I'm going to begin with the assumption that this abnormality is one we can pick up and hold on to, and thus it works probably in a similar fashion to, say, the Heart of Aspiration or the Researcher's Notes. We're going to be hiring someone new to pick it up and hold on to it, and if they don't die within a minute or a minute and a half, we'll have them walk around and start doing work, and we'll see what happens at that point. You should know that I am re-recording this intro here because I managed to lose it somehow when I was putting the parts for this video together. I had a small backlog of Lobotomy Corp videos that I recorded. The next one is the only one currently that's been completely done. I have to record part, I think it's 40s up ahead. But I managed to lose the introduction here, so I have to reshoot this. So, but I think that about sums it up, everyone. So we're going to be starting right away from me looking at all of our people and seeing if I'm happy with the gear that they've got, and checking out to see if they have any new gifts, and then we'll be beginning the management of the day as we always do. So, without any further ado, let's get to that. Alright, everyone. Let's go ahead and look at our people. I think I'm all set for the day. So, we have me. I earned no new gifts from what I can tell. By the way, do I have anything particularly locked on me? I should. My brooch is not locked, and I kind of like that brooch. I'm unaware of any other brooches with the exception of the Tin Man's brooch so far. And so, I'm just going to go ahead and lock this brooch on me. Okay. And Z-Jed? No new gifts for you from what I can tell. Here's Vladimir. Welcome aboard, sir. You don't look anything like the Necron Lord that your avatar resembles at all. But I can't make a metal monstrosity. We have Necrons showing up in the facility during our green dawn and noon ordeals already. That's pretty terrifying. But this is the best I could do. You'll be assigned to grab that bracelet, and we'll see what happens when you're wearing it. Actually, we'll probably grab it and then have you run into an elevator for like a minute or 3 and see if you die instantly from having it. Let's see what occurs. Could always restart the day if we lose someone immediately. Oodaloop C, right, is here now because we lost Admiral C and Bum Number 1. Both of them died yesterday. I failed to properly handle a Blue Noon. I, at the very least, I'm pretty sure, left Admiral C alone in a hallway, and with the strawman armored of all armors as well, and that's not what you should do. It's weak against black, and that's the type of damage that they deal, and she can't take out 3 of them up by herself. I need to spend the time it takes to get ready for the ordeals when they're showing up, so from now on, I will do that so we don't have that awkwardness that was happening. Despite the fact that we lost both of them, I decided that we were still going to move forward to the next day. We got too much good work done with Censored, and I didn't want to restart. It's unfortunate, but no, we're not restarting to recover those 2. Trimus gained the pipe from Der Freischutz yesterday. I kind of wish he didn't have it, but he did pick it up. I don't like the way it looks on him, so I'm just going to take it off of him. I like that little frown he's got. It does increase his movement speed and attack speed, which is nice. And he's turning out to be a decent combat-oriented character. Maybe we'll give him an axe later on. Actually, you know what? On that note, Vladimir, I am going to give you... Holy crap! How do I do this again? Vladimir, I'll give you a Christmas weapon. Okay. Combo Breaker also gained a pipe yesterday. He has gained now 2 gifts. I actually kind of do like the way it looks on you, sir, though I wish it wasn't clipping at the back of Harvest. Can I make it go in the front of Harvest? I cannot. Alright, well, you'll keep both of these. I am going to lock this on you, though, as well, Combo Breaker, because I don't want you replacing it with, say, Forsaken Murderer's gift instead. Lost Fremen picked up the coffin yesterday. Solemn Lament. It's good to see, probably Admiral C's butterfly is in that, I would imagine, or scribed on it, because he now has it, and we lost Admiral C, who was the only other person to actually have that gift. Mr. Stulton still has no gift at all. Didn't pick up anything yesterday either. I don't think you did much work yesterday, though, Mr. Stultons. David C, nothing new with you yet, sir. We've had the Red Eyes gift for a while now, too, I think. One of the few people who actually managed to get it from that, from the spiders. A few people yesterday also gained the Cheek gift as well, but I probably should start locking that down so we don't lose it. I don't know what else would replace it, but I don't want it lost. I think I would like you to keep the hat as well, Robert Barron, so we'll do that too. Oh, it's this I want. The hat doesn't matter. The hat's not the actual hat. That's the helmet, as weird as that is. The hat's from Crumbling Armor. And Chris, you picked up a Cheek as well to help counter the amount of hit points that you have lost. And I guess I should lock that mouth down for those 2 hit points, because that counters some of Reckless Foolishness for you. Dia didn't pick up anything yet. I'm hoping we can get her the matchstick gift today. Hysul picked up nothing as well. Hysul needs the ice gift from Snow Queen, so that will be what's on the menu for him. Lewis Scarf, welcome. We've hired you as well for our Lobotomy Corporation. I think were you here yesterday? I think you might have been. Strathisco picked up nothing yesterday for working with Void Dream for a little bit. I like to stay home. We're giving you far worse armor as these days go forward. Hopefully we get some better armor from whatever abnormalities we're picking up in the future. Hopefully we can get some more HE or WoWs that have more than just one armor unlock for our poor department. Or hopefully we are able to take out 3 different Alps so we can actually fight Gabora at some point. That'll be interesting. Fight Gabora. Fight Gabora's core suppression. Let's do this all over again. Alright, everyone. Let's go ahead and look at our folks now. I can also spend this time to talk a little bit about other things that happened yesterday. We got 4 more gifts from the Snow Queen. She got bugged again at some point, and I wasn't comfortable sending anyone else into her containment unit to try to do additional work with her. I think it's because I'm sending people in to do insight work with her, and it's immediately freeing the person who's trapped inside. So we're not going to be doing that going forward. We'll stick with fortitude work and hope that the work result is good to free people. Actually, it looked like normal also worked yesterday, the 2 times that we did it, to free people from being imprisoned in the ice. You might remember as well yesterday that we lost Admiral C and Bum Number 1. They were killed due to the Blue Noon. I'm pretty sure for one of them, Admiral C, I just left her in a hallway all on her own. I was busy watching other battles occur throughout the department, and she died. I'm going to have to really prepare for the ordeals in the future. It's a awful way to be reminded that I need to pay better attention, and I need to prepare for noons as if they're dangerous, because we can lose people in them if I'm not paying attention. Dia and Heisel, we really need you two to get that ice gift from Snow Queen today if we can. So we've hired, I think, 2 new people today. Louis Scharf is new. I'll say 3. Udaloop C and Vladimir, I think, are all new hires for this day. I think. Louis, or is this your first day? One day? Yes, yep. 3 new hires with us today. I've gone through everyone and looked at their gifts, and I'm hiding certain ones, and I'm also locked certain ones down. Anyone who's gotten that cheek gift from the Snow Queen is having it locked. I really don't want to risk losing it. It's too nice. 6 hit points, 6 hit points, 6 sanity. That's very nice. That's almost that's a fourth of what the crumbling armor buff debuff gives you for hit points, at least. So we will definitely want everyone who gets the crumbling armor buff to get that gift. In fact, I'm thinking, Destruction, you might get that crumbling armor now because you have plus 12 hit points. So it could be really useful to give you the crumbling armor so your attack speed goes up. Tiras, we're gonna see really, Tiras, we're gonna see really quick if you can work successfully with Censored without me having to send you in to look at Portrait of Another World first. Otherwise, whoever has Portrait, we need to babysit. You know, and that's something interesting as well with the elves. Like, with all my abnormalities, I tend to ignore them for the most part. If they're not a WoW. And only for some WoWs, I'll go and watch to make sure things are going okay, like King of Greed especially. I want to make sure nothing really bad happens when I'm working with her. And if the work result is normal with some of my others, like Clouded Monk or Yin, I need to check to make sure the Quilploth counter didn't lower, or I'm not going to do any more work with them that day. But Censored, I need to be very careful when someone's working with Censored. And I'm wondering if all the Alps work that way. Like, I need to pay really close attention to the work that's ongoing with them. Because if it goes bad, things go really south really quickly for us. Alright, that's everyone. So I'm going to stop recording really quick, everyone, and then I'll be back to start the day. I just want to reset the game. Alright, everyone. Hello. I'm back. I'm watching this with you guys. Let's go ahead and start our day. This should hopefully be a much calmer day than the last day was for us. So we are going with the impression that Tira's Limit was designed specifically to work with Censored successfully without me needing to use the Portrait of Another World. I am aware that she will only be able to do this today because her being in there working with Fortitude means that if this does go as planned, it means that she will have a max leveled Fortitude at the end of the day. But I want her working with this Alpha abnormality every single meltdown level, so we can try to earn as many PE boxes as possible. And I am hoping that she will have like 100% or very close to it success chance every single time, because that will earn us about I'm thinking anywhere from like 35 to possibly even 40 PE boxes, thanks to Yasad's buff, giving us an extra 25% unique PE boxes after working with the abnormality. We still will want to work with other abnormalities, of course, and we're going to try to remember that we want to work with our WoWs first, and then any other abnormalities where we can get a lot of PE boxes, HEs, and then finally TETs, if it comes right down to it. So we're moving people to their positions first. A heads up as well that I just got done recording the voice for the segment in the last video that I didn't talk in. That was awesome, watching me fail Censored. I think we did really well, all things considered, since I didn't understand how some of it was working. I now have a better understanding of how Censored functions. In particular, the panicking that goes on. I'm pretty sure that whenever anyone sees the actual gigantic Alf there, they immediately become hopeless, and that costs them like 50% or 60% of their maximum current sanity points, whatever it is. The little ones, I think, cause terrified, which also reduces their max sanity points by I think it's 20%. This means that if you've got both the big censored and little censored in the same hallway or room, the same area, that's pretty much an insta-panic on anyone who's there trying to fight it. This is awful. It means that if censored ever does escape, we need to make sure that all clerks are killed instantly if they try to walk into that room to fight it. It also means that when I plan on releasing censored for Gabora's task, it means that we're gonna want to begin lessening the amount of agents in that department, and we'll probably release censored at the second meltdown level, not rank 1. Like, right now it's rank 1, so at rank 2 we'll release it, because that gives me a chance to potentially eliminate every single clerk in the disciplinary department, so I don't have to worry about them being... Man, I'm not allowed to say what I think censored does to the people it actually manages to kill, but it does something pretty bad, is my guess. So, we're gonna save those people. Alright, this is the moment of truth. I designed Tyrus for this. She has really low hit points. She can only, even with Discord is a 0.6 damage reduction. Normally, but this is an Alf, so it gets reduced to 0.8. So she's gonna take about, I think about 5 to 9 black damage whenever that ticks. So she can take just about 5 or 6 failures before she dies in that containment unit. But we learned that censored doesn't escape. If someone dies in this containment unit, it only escapes if someone insta-panics. That's an instant release of it. Its Quiplath counter goes down on the chance that it is a bad work result. Alright, so it looks like she's doing well. Let's go ahead and get other people assigned to do work with various abnormalities. She's failed once so far, but this is very promising. Vladimir, let's also go ahead and take that amulet. I'm under the impression this will work like the Heart of Aspiration or the Researcher's Notes at this moment. So we'll take it, you'll hold on to it, and after a minute, if everything's good, we'll assign you to work today with something. Probably lady facing the wall to work on your hit points. Okay, and I don't want you near anyone, because if you detonate or blow up or something horrible happens, I want you not near anyone. I'm under the impression whatever goes bad by holding that amulet will happen within the first, like, 30 seconds. I'm thinking if it's bad, it'll be like Teresa. We need to give Hysul the gift from the Snow Queen, and Master Survival will be the person to save him. So those two are going down there, and it was a normal work result with Censored, but we learned that Censored doesn't have any positive work results, so that's acceptable. I'm fine with that. Well done, Tyrus. And she didn't take that much damage either. And she failed 3 times. So statistically, I'm thinking she should be able to successfully work with that creature for the rest of the day without any issues. But we're not going to throw her in there again. I want to because she could die. She's the only one who... Well, we do a Portrait of Another World, and Tillman, I think, is still wearing Discord. So we can always throw him in there and keep healing someone who is going to be the recipient of that damage, if it comes right down to it. I'm so proud of myself for figuring out a way to work with Censored with what I had. I think we got really lucky there. Oh, something else we could have done, by the way, yesterday. Okay, hold on. A bracelet that gives a soft turquoise light. Many exploitable things have been discovered in the something. Stats regarding fortitude will greatly increase while Luminous Bracelet is worn. He's gained plus 15 life with it. I like thinking that there must be a way for you to deal with all the abnormalities in your department with the other things that you've acquired so far, be it gear or other abnormalities. I was thinking, in the fight against Censored, maybe we can grab Yin and let Yin be released. It looked as if Yin was healing sanity around itself as it moved. If we leave Yin in that hallway, that could be a nice amount of sanity restore for everyone fighting Censored, with the penalty that, of course, we have Yin and Yang to worry about. But that might be easier than Censored is. At the very least, we'll lose people to Yin. Oh, hold on. Luminous Bracelet continuously recovers the wearer's hit points when it drops. Nice. I'm glad to have that near Censored. That means that we can probably grab that and have that person fight that abnormality. And I guess we will send him over here to do work with the lady facing the wall. Oh, okay. I'm looking for other people who need to do jobs. Lost Fremen, you're over here to do good work with the Snow Queen. Right, no problem. We have an alarm. I have confirmed that Vladimir from my team has died, says Yasad. And there he is. Oh my god. He died, and then a bunch of growths sprouted from him, and everyone in the same hallway panicked immediately. Let's take advantage of this our clerks did at least. Let's go ahead and eliminate all the clerks we've got here, as long as I'm remembering to use execution bullets. And we'll get rid of the people who are screaming as well. I didn't check to see how much time I had used it for, but I'm not going to send someone else in there to work with it again today. Since it looks like insta-kill someone, I would rather hire someone new for one LOB point than risk losing someone else and restart the day. And we'll just lose Vladimir. We can recreate a new Vladimir tomorrow or something of the sort. Or we'll hire someone new. I don't think Vladimir's even watching me play through this game, so I don't think he'll mind so much that he died pretty much instantly. I'm sorry, Vladimir. Someone's got to walk into these units to figure it out. That means I have to lose people. And I don't want to just retry the day immediately when that happens. I want to see if I can get through the day, maybe losing one or two people. Losing one or two people will be acceptable to me. Assuming they're not both level 5 employees and not both wearing, like, elf gear. At that point, I am probably retrying. But otherwise, oh, come on, we can soldier forward. We got enough PE boxes on most of these abnormalities to re-get the gear that they had. Need more attachment with use for this culto. Censored, Tim. Censored. You guys send, yep, gotta send Tiras in there. You have to send Tiras in there. We want those PE boxes. I want its weapon. And Bruno, let's have you listen to this. Oh, right, something else we could have done. We could possibly have sent everyone who was in the room, in the disciplinary team, into the CC team, and then use Teresa to try to rapidly heal their sanity points and get them back in there to fight Censored. So we have a few unique tools to help us deal with Censored all around it. So we will try to use those in the future if it escapes. That's the plan, at least. Okay, I'm probably looking and see what's, oh, I understand. I'm nervous about Stoolton's. He's got HE gear, which means that he's going to take full damage from the Knight of Despair. I'm worried that he can't take, like, 8 hits from her, or he dies. And he might die anyway from her. He only has 66 hit points, and she does, like, 10 points of red damage when she gets really angry. So hopefully things will go well for him in there, and he won't die. Now, I'm a little nervous, which is why I'm keeping King Agreed on the screen at the moment, but it looks like it's going to be okay. I'd like to say home. Let's start working on your justice stat a little bit. You really need it. And Fragment's armor is decent against the Freischütz. Oh, you know, we could have used the fry shoots to possibly help us. With censored. No, we learned censored is 0.4 damage reduction. So it would take 40 points of damage, as would its little ones, from the fry shoots' bullet. I guess if we were desperate, and we could have done it. Let's eliminate more clerks while I see some people grouped together. Tiras is doing very well. Hysul, let's have you get the first gift. Look at that. Almost 100% success with censored. I guess the idea is that if you don't understand something about it, you're not as horrified about it. Oh, Stooltons, please don't fail again. Okay, good. You survived. Yep, let's return that. Yep, Hysul's heading down there to get the Ice Queen's gift. By the way, if I didn't apologize, I am sorry, by the way, Adorable, that you died to censored as well. 100% success with censored. Well done, Tiras. Oh, Hysul, you may not get another kiss at this rate. You did. Even though the work was normal. That's right, you got the first kiss. Okay, good. Let's have you walk back in there to get healed. I am a little nervous, by the way. I think I'm going to realize right now that Hysul is wearing Black Swan's armor. So he takes additional damage. He's taking full damage from the Snow Queen. It's 1.2 damage taken from White. Normally it's increased, but Snow Queen is an HE. So I believe he's taking less damage from her because of that. We might as well gain some more PE boxes with Crumbling Armor, because we did... Oh! And David C., yeah, you gained the EGO gift from Yin. A 3% probability, and you gained it. Congratulations. Everyone's getting this gift. It's not as special as I thought it was, I suppose, at first. It's a really nice one, but now we have to worry about his sanity and hit points, so he'll be getting the Ice Queen's gift as well. But my intention is to give everyone that gift, so we'll eventually get it for everybody. Lost Fremen, it's really nerve-wracking to send you into Black Swan. But you will take less damage from them with that HE armor. Alright, we've got a Green Dawn. I didn't prep for it, but I'm not worried about it very much. I'm under the impression that my people should be able to handle it. The Green Dawn is not difficult, as long as I'm sending like 2 people to each one to defeat it. Actually, and Dia can probably defeat that one all by her lonesome. They do red damage, they're just Teths. Yep, you guys can handle that, no problem. Trimus can tank for you. Get rid of the clerk. There's no others down here from what I can see. So we might as well get more work done. Ooh, yeah, Clouded Monk's got a cool health counter of 2. But we're still going to do more work with it. We can put Clouded Monk back in the containment unit easily enough if it decides to break out. If it goes down to 1 Kupaloth counter, we'll begin setting up for it. Censored, need someone to work with it, Tim. It no longer has the meltdown. I also do see the red noon coming up. Yep, I think I noticed it right then. So that's really easy. Or should be really easy. Oh, right. It was the last episode where I lost 2 people to the blue noon. Not this one. Right. Yep. That's also why I'm grouping multiple people together to take out the green noon. Sorry, the green dawn. But the red noon doesn't really require me grouping people for it. Stop going in there, clerks. Can I get both of them with that? Just one. That's interesting. So we get nervous even when seeing Teths. So we lose a little bit of our sanity points. I think it's like 10% of our max sanity upon walking into a room with an ordeal. Tiras, yep, you are supposed to work with censored. Hysul can get some work done with the Snow Queen, I'm thinking. Time to give him... Oh, so because he takes extra damage, we will wait for him to restore all his sanity. Good job, guys. I do wish this game had a much better interface than it does, by the way. I really like Lobotomy Corporation, but oh man, there's a good amount of this game that could really stand to be improved upon. But I think this was a Kickstarter, and it was a small independent developer who made it, so I can understand why it doesn't. But it is tough to see when people are being heavily damaged. I need to get them out of there. I wish I had like a list. I could easily see who was being damaged all at once in some giant list, rather than have those different individual lists that I saw. And then I could maybe select people as I watch hit points go down or sanity and send them away to do other things. But alas, we don't have anything like that. Looks like Lost Fremen's going to be fine working with Black Swan today. It's very nerve-wracking for him to be working with Black Swan, only because he's got only like 50 sanity points. And Black Swan is really painful when you take the white damage from them. But the Snow Queen's armor is 0.6, so he takes 0.8 damage, I'm under the impression, from her. Cloudmonk is not going so well. We'll have to watch and see if his cool pull-off counter lowers. I have yet to turn backwards clock today. That's bad. Should always be turning backwards clock. No reason why we can't full charge it. It would be neat if that was balanced better, by the way. If every wind of it lowered the person's stats by, like, -10. To, like, even just one stat, I think would be nice as a penalty for deciding to even wind it up. Yeah, look at you guys go. Adorkable leading the charge. Bruno's just... He's ready. Or he's staring at Adorkable's posterior, but I'm pretty sure that he's ready to kill this thing. Nice. Excellent work, guys. It is just a Green Dawn. That's not that troublesome. Tira's limit's going to be absolutely fine. Good job, Tira's. Plus 30 energy added for the day. And... Alright. Time to free Hysul. Master Survival, that's going to be you. It's so adorable. Their happy smiles and the way they hug each other when they get freed from the Snow Queen's grip. I can't resist but want to see it. They did such a phenomenal job on animating the things in this game. Look at Master Survival. How boring. I think we're doing. Yep, I think we're doing a fortitude battle against her. Yep, I see it right there in the gear. Well done. That's so cute. That's so cute. I can't resist how overwhelmingly cute that is. I definitely want to see that every time it happens. Alright, Sensor's been worked with already. The Red Noon's coming up. I'm not even worried about the Red Noon. We've got people already in every hallway to work with abnormalities, so the clowns will be dealt with easily. And as for the Noon itself, that the Clorpion can show up wherever it wants. So there's no reason for me to prepare a giant group to fight it. We can wait and see when and where it shows up, and then grab a bunch of people and send them out there to fight it. I do think, by the way, if I recall correctly, I did put Chris in his own control group. I was kicking myself yesterday during the last video when Chris accidentally fired into Censored, and everyone in that hallway took extra black damage. That was awful. There was no reason for him to be part of that fight. It's one of the reasons why I keep mentioning that I really want a different weapon for Chris, but on that same note, man, him being able to single-handedly destroy the King of Greed, man, that's really powerful. So I think we do keep him with that weapon. Yep, JZ, in you go. Time to get some more fortitude work for you. Sorry, I'm having tea. Calm. This is a nice, calm video compared to the last one, so I get to drink some tea while I watch myself go through this day, assuming nothing horrific happens. And surely nothing horrific will happen, right? We're over halfway done with the video. What could go wrong at this point in the game? March from time to time. Alright, it's not here, so since it's not anywhere around here, I'm nervous again about sending you to do work with King of Greed, Stooltons, but I think we're going to have you do it anyway. Actually, no, you're wearing logging armor. That will be... Oh. Sure. We can have him do that. Oh, it's Helmet Hair who's supposed to work with King of Greed today. Oh, and I did notice that, Tin Man has no Quilpaloth counter left on him, so we don't send Trimus in. Trimus has got to go someplace else. This happened yesterday too, I think. I would like 400 PE boxes on Tillman before I decide to finally stop working with it. But I'm thinking maybe 300 is going to be enough. We only earn like 10 per work that we do with him. He's the most awkward one to work with. If we could get, like, the buff from King of Greed to work with it on Instinct, an extra 6% chance would go a long way, since it wouldn't be affected by his Temperance. But it's bugged. The King of Greed's buff doesn't work that way. All it does is add 2 to your Temperance stats. So I have a patch downloaded, a mod to fix it, so I'll probably install that next episode. I also saw a mod that suggests that Chessed's buff to his bullets, the amount it heals, doesn't work. So I will probably download that mod and install it as well. And we'll probably cover all the mods at the beginning of the next video that I have at the moment, so that you guys can remember what it is I'm running. The only one that probably is the only real alteration to how things work is that suppression increases stats, because when we take damage outside of the containment unit, the stats that we are suffering damage in will be leveled. So, in other words, when Censored is damaging us, because it's black damage, that will increase our Fortitude and Prudence stats. And because it's an elf, it will greatly improve them if it escaped, for example. Right, we're sending a few people up here to help us fight the clowns. And Dia, I think, will tank for us. Dia, I think, will tank for us. Dia will, I think, tank for us. What's going on, Tim? Oodaloopsy can't do that. She's not wearing armor to fight the clowns. The clowns is red damage. Lost Fremen can't do it. He's not wearing armor for the clowns either. It's just an HE. But don't you dare lose someone to this HE today. I'm sorry, but that's a better death, probably, than dying to being, dying to the clowns, whatever it is that they do. Oh, look at its legs. It's got, like, normal legs. Alright, let's kill it. I can tank it. It's no problem. I'm wearing Solemn Lament. I think it... Oh, wait, actually, Solemn Lament is not good against red damage. I shielded myself. And we're gonna kill before anyone else even gets up here to help. Ooh, it's... Oh, no, it's weak. Weak means I think, Tim, it takes extra damage? Not... Yeah, it takes extra damage, Tim. Not reduced damage. Yeah, throw a couple of Bruno here just to make sure it dies. And then the clowns show up and the clowns instantly vanish. But we have people in every hallway. So we're not... Yep, we should be fine. Yeah, go Lost Fremen and Oodaloopsy. Do it. Kill it. And down here's another one. There's 3 clowns, I think, per one of these ordeals. We will need someone else over there, though, Tim. I don't think Z-Jed can kill it by himself. You guys have slaughtered that clown. Doesn't have a prayer. I'm probably just double checking because I don't remember if it's 1 clown or 2. I'm gonna be risky and assign Santos Calto to do Letitia's instinct work. because she's not going to go anywhere this entire day. So I don't care if she gets the gift. She's going to work with Letitia the rest of the day. It helps that I do have that massive chart and take these notes, because I don't assign it. I'm trying not to assign anyone to work with an abnormality. Like, only one person works with a single abnormality per day. I don't randomly choose other people. Good work, guys. We need to kill that one. I really don't want to see Dreaming Current escape. It's probably going to die before we get anyone else over there. Alright, well done, guys. Red Noon dealt with. My task now for the day is to earn enough PE boxes on Censored so that we can earn its weapon. And it looks like we had another good work, well, normal work result done with it. We also want to get Snow Queen's gift on 2 other people. So we'll do that as well. And we'll do more bracelet in the next day. It gives me a chance to see how long I worked with it for that day. Yes! Our second Alf weapon acquired. We'll look more about it later on in the video, assuming that we just didn't retry this day. No reason why we can't get a little more stats. We've been losing people with Christmas weaponry or Christmas gear. Oh, we're relaxed when we walk in there, not nervous. Okay. Do you guys know? Is it? I guess it's employee level compared to abnormality level. I guess Censored must have some invisible, super high statistic associated with it, which makes it so that no matter what level your employee is, you always are hopeless when you see it. That's interesting. Right. We do kind of want, yep, to get the matchstick on some of my employees. So, Dia, we'll have you try to earn it. We desperately want the Snow Queen's gift on Hysul Dia, since they are benefiting from the Crumbling Armor's buff. Remember some, like, 30 videos ago when I was asking you guys how to get rid of the Crumbling Armor's buff? And now I've just dealt with it ever since having it. I'm always a little nervous that I forget someone has it, and thus I'll send them accidentally to do attachment work. Hey! And we got all the energy we needed for the day. I don't see how long I worked with it there on that screen. Okay. We're not working with it again today, though. I think we just want the Snow Queen's gift now. And I guess we might as well do some more work while we're at it. I don't think I want David C to get the Crumbling Armor buff, especially now that he's got Yin's gift. But he needs work on his justice, so we'll send him down to Yin to do that. Alright, Dia, you're next. Amazingly, with that gift, she's almost gonna be she'll be at positive sanity and almost at positive hit points, thanks to working for the safety team for so long. Do any of you guys do the same thing? Do any of you assign people to certain teams because of the passive bonuses they have? All my lower level people get assigned to the information team so that they have a higher chance of success when they work with the abnormalities, so they can increase their stats faster. Higher level people who still need some stat work generally are in training so that they can more quickly become full-fledged employees. The CC team is reserved for people who I don't feel belong in either of those. And then disciplinary team are some of my better equipped people. Welfare as well, since disciplinary team increases, I think, the damage your weapons do slightly, and welfare team increases the resistance your armor grants you slightly. Alright, yep, time for Dia to get the gifts. Yes, okay. Here's when I noticed Dia has Black Swan armor. She takes extra damage from the Snow Queen, but I'm gonna risk it this episode. If we lose Dia, we can still soldier onward, but she'll only be insane when she comes out of that department. We have people with white weapons up above us, so maybe we can get her sanity back. And it looks like she's gonna take about 60% of her sanity, assuming she does succeed 5 times, working with the Snow Queen. So, we'll hope she can do that again. Any other WoWs he's working with? That's probably what I'm checking. Can I get more PE boxes with them? My hope is that we will be able to do Gabora's suppression, and as Destruction 42K said, I'm hoping that the reward is an extra gear, weapon, and armor from every abnormality we are working with. I would love to have another Knight of Despair armor, for example, and another Gold Rush, another Fist weapon. Everything. I want another weapon from everything, because then I'll feel like we can actually hire more employees and get them outfitted properly. I've also been thinking that maybe we could start over from day 1 in actuality. I've been toying with the idea slightly. It would mean that I would need to write down every employee's customization options, because I would want everyone to be created the same way if I did restart on day 1, but I'm not sure just yet. Again, this wasn't a game I was intending to have like 100 videos for, and I know it's going to take at least 100 videos to finish this game. Assuming that we do 1 day per video, and sometimes we may be doing 1 day per like 3 or 4 videos, right? As we've just seen. We will see. Oh, okay. Censored has a meltdown. No problem. We'll go and take care of him. I don't care about the amulets. I am willing to suffer some slight energy pet loss, and we will just work with other abnormalities to make up for it. Lewis, yep, let's get you in there. Oh, I assigned Lewis to insight work. Okay. At least I think I did. That explains what happened afterwards. Yes, okay. Yep, I don't see him. I see Strathus Calto for tomorrow's Scarecrow's work, and he has a 3 instinct, so you're gonna be beating up Scarecrow a lot to Dorkable tomorrow, because I'm no longer going to begin caring about Prune's level 2, but I still want more PE boxes on Scarecrow, so you should have a lot of fun getting some angst out fighting it. Again, by the way, everyone, if there is something you want your toon doing specifically, tell me. Like, Adorkable has been hinting that he would like to at least have done the Snow Queen's kisses earlier. And that is why that's also one of the reasons why I sent him in to rescue the Snow Queen. And so if you want your toon to do something particular, work with abnormality maybe until you get a certain gift or something, tell me, and I will go ahead and try that out. I want to make sure that you guys are also enjoying watching this as much as I am enjoying playing it. Hopefully, by the way, me watching and recording my voice afterwards isn't too distracting. I find it a lot easier, again, to think about things watching this, and I notice myself missing things. Yeah, this is me saying no. Nope, no one's going in there. Alright! Let's see if the bug happens when I assign Tillman to go in there, I think, and do fortitude work. Because so far the bug has always happened the second time we've done it with insight work. And it may be a mod I have installed, by the way, everyone, that causes this glitch to happen. I'm not sure, but it's happened 100% of the time. The second time we sent someone in there. Let's see if it occurs for instinct work. I should probably zoom in, just in case it doesn't, because I get to watch them just be happy. It does happen, okay. But, oh, yay! We saw it very briefly, we saw their smiles. Okay. Alright, I don't understand why the bug happens, but it happens. And how much energy do I lose for this? I lose... Oh, I lost 20 energy only. That's not bad. No problem. We can get that back now. We'll have David C do some more work with Yin. And if we have anyone else in the containment unit, we'll get the energy back right now, too. Okay, we did. All right, that's it. I think... Do I let David C. finish his work? I don't think I do. All right, everyone. So that will do it for me. I'll be back to wrap up the day. Ah, all right, everyone. I'm back. It looks like the Snow Queen's bug happens every... The second time I send anyone in there for any reason, the glitch happens. So I guess we're only supposed to do that... Well, I mean, we can get away with doing it a second time. It just, darn it, I really want to watch the reaction to those people as they get saved. I think it's adorable. Oh, well, we're not going to get to watch it. And sorry, Vladimir, you died right away. But I didn't want to start the day over, so we're going to soldier onward. We've got 2 more days to work with that bracelet. Maybe we can hire another Vladimir tomorrow. Since we lost you right away today. So, or maybe tomorrow we'll actually retry if we lose someone to that bracelet in... Well, okay, well, let's proceed to the next day, and I'll talk about what I think happened there. Yep, we are done. You know, it's been a long time since I even began rattling off what people improved here. I don't think it matters, like... well, it does matter a lot, but I only care, I think, really about the actual level promotion. So Lewis Scarf got to be level 5. Gaining more fortitude. But not insight, right? I don't think he gained it in... Oh, no, he did gain prudence. Okay, so Scarecrow's, Scarecrow will be beaten up a lot from now on, I think. Oh my god, and Tiris leveled her fortitude from 2 to 5, so she can know... As I was terrified of, supposedly, she won't be able to do a whole lot of work with that abnormality anymore. Combo Breaker HD also went from level 4 to level 5. Alright, proceed to the next day. It was something I was realizing as I was really happy with Tiris working successfully with it. Oh, we're getting another... Oh, more story stuff today. Okay. Ease up your tension and just close your eyes. Yes, like that. Make yourself as comfortable as possible so that your mind finds itself comfortable too. Oh, this is the girl, I think, who we've been learning more about. I thought this was Angela, the silhouette of her at first. Maybe this is the girl Angela was based around. It tickles, no? But just wait. Now fade away without a trace. Feel the water and air during the different seasons, inside a different dream, in a different body, forgetting and remembering everything. You've already become something. I don't know what it is, but I've already left for somewhere long ago. Please don't look for me. I will no longer be able to teach you. So this was all the flashback Angela was showing us, I think, some time ago? Oh, Malkoth, I think. But Mr. A, please! I want to be part of the Kagito experiment. I'm all ready. I can prove it. The particles scattered across the floor are sparkling in light. Kill me, please. Kill me, A. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Just as you have commanded, I have written up the job application form for our corporation. The reception is good. Everyone thinks that it's a new employment method that does not concentrate on just one's abilities. The number of applicants is projected to meet the initial calculation. The experiments are almost complete. We will soon hire people according to the order of priority you stated. I've also arranged a meeting with Time Track. Are you thinking about those who have left you? Which department are we finishing first? I guess we'll finish the disciplinary team first, since that's got the alpha in it. Let's finish that first. I don't think it matters at all. The next 2 days, we don't get anything new to my knowledge. No new abnormalities, no new tools. It's just working with everything that we've currently got. Thinking of expanding disciplinary today? If you are, let's do it quickly. It's a Teth. Okay. All right. So let's talk really quickly about the death of Vladimir. I think that's almost the only thing of note that occurred. David C. also got Yin's earring. This is ridiculous. Everyone's getting this. Everyone's getting this. David still needs the ice buff though, so that will counter Yin's earring very nicely. So we'll probably do that next episode. We'll give 4 other people that blessing. All right. Anyway, so hey, Justice Kato gained the hat from Letitia. Very nice. They must get any gifts that are obvious to me? I don't think so. Louis Scarf is finally right. Louis Scarf won't be working with Scarecrow any longer. I do not see any other gifts on people that I did not specifically attempt to earn. And by that, I mean the Snow Queen's kiss. Okay, so everything was perfectly fine with him, and then suddenly he just died. And it looked like a bunch of cancerous tumors grew out of him, or were enlarging parts of his body. So my guess is that you can't hold this for a minute without it recovering your life. Maybe this is another one of those things like Yang, where we can hold it for a little bit, but if you hold it for too long, you're dead. And it's kind of nice that it is just outside censored, because we can have someone grab this and then maybe tank censored for a little bit. So I kind of like the location of it, assuming it does that. Well, we'll count down the timer next time we have someone work with it for like 35 seconds, and then they'll put it back. And we'll see if that's safe, and we'll try to get the rest of this unlocked tomorrow, is my plan. Oh, right, we did! Oh, you know what, everyone? We unlocked... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. So, we unlocked the weapon for censored as well, so let's go take a look at it and see if it has any special abilities. And then tomorrow, at the end of the day, we will read about all the abnormalities that we have picked up that we got in the welfare team and the disciplinary team, because we unlocked everything about them and we haven't read anything about them. So we'll do that next. Does that include censored? Yeah, it should be everything about censored too. Alright, well first let's look at that weapon together. And by the way, I like that I'm having like each person... I kind of want every head of a department to have something unique that sets them apart from everyone else. So this is why Adorkable is going to probably stay with that Golden Rush armor for the rest of the game, because it really stands her out as the leader of that team. And Destruction's got, sorry, Night That Say Nay's got all of the Knight armor. Maybe we should give, not Bruno that fist, or we should make, well actually, we'll probably move Bruno to a different department. Or maybe we won't. But we'll have 2 new departments to unlock, so I'm gonna want 2 higher level people to be placed there. And we'll give them some better, I'm babbling. Never ignore me. Let's look at that weapon, then we're done. So this is an ALF weapon, our second ALF weapon, and we need a fortitude of 5 to use it. It would be kind of thematic if we gave that then to Tiras Limit, who is now a level 5 employee. Tiras, where are you? Tiras. Darn it! Your fortitude raised to max. We sent you into to work with him like 5 or 6 times. So we'd have to hire someone new with basically the same exact stats that you used to have to do that again if that's what I wanted to do. Darn it, that's so aggravating. That's so aggravating. It's like 20 lobotomy. I keep calling it lobotomy points now for some reason. It's like 20 LOB points. Is that right? To hire someone, if I was to give them low fort. $24 to, I think, make them into a level 5 employee upon hiring. That's so expensive to do that. No, this was the one time we did it. It worked really well. I think we will still work with censored, but we're going to use the portrait trick from now on instead. And with that in mind, Tiras, you don't need that armor anymore, so we'll take that off of you as well. But first, again, I'm babbling. Let's look at what this does. So 15 through 30, fast attack, short range, black damage. So a bit awkward because we have to be tanking the creature for us to hit it. Recover 40% of damage taken when hit. Oh, so it's a damage reduction weapon, though. That's interesting. That's very interesting. So it's not quite damage reduction, right? Because you have to take the full brunt of the damage. But then after you take it, you restore 40% of whatever you suffered. Censored has the ability to censor, but this is a horrendous sight for those watching. Looking at the Ichio for more than 3 seconds will make you sick. I wonder what on earth it even is. My mind's filled with all sorts of things you shouldn't say for censored, so I'll leave that alone. You need a fortitude at level 5, and the employee must be level 5 to wield it. So I think destruction, we might give it to you. You're a decent tank. It's just that we need better armor for you. Oh, you wear it on your back? Well, everyone wears their weapons on their back to me well, no, they wear it on their belts sometimes too. I didn't get the impression it was a large weapon. I thought it might be like the same thing as the fist weapon. There's no reason not to have it equipped though, so I guess we will give it to you. Destruction? Or maybe Tillman should get it, since he'll be working with the abnormality regularly. Yeah, we'll give it to you, Tillman, at the moment. And destruction will give you back your icicle. What was Tillman using? Oh, Tillman was also using an icicle as a weapon. So now we have an extra one of those lying around for someone, which means that we can give that to Tiras. Okay, I'm babbling. I'm doing a bunch of stuff on screen. I was going to do off screen. All right, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.